Sometimes I think so hard that I think out loud, and people can hear what I'm thinking before I actually say it. Like them fucking shit-eating radicals, motherfuckers, and dastardly communists. I think they're all trash. Can they hear me thinking? Can they hear me thinking out loud to them? What would they think if they heard my thoughts? I mean, if Castro heard me thinking, man, I wish he would die, you sorry old bastard. Raw Castro. I wish he'd die with you. I wish communism was dead. Death to radical Islam. Long live America. And long live the Texas Conservative Channel. I think these things out loud. There's no question about it. There's no question about it, people that...
Oh, friends, relatives, strangers, and enemies, pardon me. Sometimes I think out loud, and my thoughts will vibrate, and people can actually hear them coming out of my Texas conservative mind. That's the power that I have. That's the power that I possess. That is the power that I intend to project across this net and across the YouTube. That's what's going to take place. Now, there's things that I've been keeping track of, and that is the new president, President Barack Hussein Obama, on his second day on the job. Barack Obama has called leaders of the Muslim world, and he has told them that he wanted a new way of doing things. And that's what he believes. And part of this is closing Gitmo. Now, that surely is a new damn way of doing things. I don't think there's anything that's ever fucking been done like that before. You know, all the detainees, all of the, I call them POWs, but they call them detainees, all of the radical Islamic detainees that American troops sacrificed blood and treasure to detain because they are Al-Qaeda members. They needed fucking detaining, and they need to keep on being detained. Some bitch want to strap on a nuclear weapon to his chest and go to downtown New York, Houston, or Los Angeles and blow it up. To hell with his cork. Keep his ass strapped in there. Ain't nothing wrong with waterboarding his ass. That's what we need to make clear here. You know, that's a change that's not for the good. You know, don't why let all those terrorists out? Where are they going to go? Where are those Al-Qaeda members whom we don't have enough evidence to hold going to go? Are they all going to go open up 7-Elevens? They're going to open up Wendy's? Go to work somewhere? Go to work at the mill? No, they're not. They're not. They're not going to go down to the Ferris wheel and ride up into the fucking sky. No, everybody knows that they're going to go rejoin their jihad brothers. That's what the fuck they're going to do. Just as quick and fast as they can fucking get back over there and go through Mecca and rejoin their shit to try and take down the West and the civilized societies. That's what's wrong with these radical Islamic fucking bastards. And Obama, I can tell you right now, I'm going ahead and giving you a hint. Your national security grade. This is not going to bode well on the Obama Report Card Weekly for a national security grade. Man, motherfucker, this is bullshit. So, world leaders out there, people paying attention to America, American politics, and the YouTube within America, and what the people on YouTube are saying, especially here on this Texas Conservative channel, that's just one dude. That's one sucker, Barack Obama. And just because he says that there's going to be a new way of doing things does not mean that our country's and are not at war. All of the terror supporting countries, Afghanistan, the Al-Qaeda Hamas apparatus, we're at war with y'all, with your nations. So a lot of this is something that I have to pay attention to. Hell, a lot of it, I got to pay attention to all of it. Because there's some people in Congress in Washington D.C. going crazy, and I've got to point that out here on the Texas Conservative Channel. Now, the nuclear football. I need to remind world leaders that the nuclear football are still there, and at present, the United States has several thousand thermonuclear warheads. And they could be used in several hundred different ways, destroying several hundred different countries if the United States so desired it. Now, just because Barack Obama's in there, don't mean that he can't be jerked out of office. And I'm telling this to the enemy leaders of the United States. All the foreign leaders, Iran, Ahmadinejad, Hafez al-Assad, Bin Laden, al-Zawahiri, anybody, Chavez, the Raul, the Castro, but anybody that wants to do America harm, you need to remember, China, you need to remember that in spite of the debt that we owe y'all, that the United States, this is, for example, you got about 10 fleets, and just one American fleet has an aircraft carrier, several hundred airplanes on it, a couple of thousand Marines, Navy SEALs, a couple of destroyers with that aircraft carrier, a attack submarine, and a Trident nuclear missile submarine. That's a fleet. And with assorted helicopters and all kind of other shit. Now, if the United States so desired and got into it with Iran, the United States could launch one missile from the Trident submarine. That missile could be fired at Iran, 10 nuclear warheads dispersed, 10 W-88 thermonuclear warheads, and 10 cities in Iran would be blown up. So conceivably, if that one submarine launched all 24 missiles at Iran, Iran would be destroyed with 240 nuclear warheads, each warhead 25 times bigger than what got dropped on Hiroshima. So y'all radical Islam fucks need to remember this. I can't believe y'all actually want some of this shit, so you better pay attention here. I'm trying to do you a favor here. Don't forget we've got that firepower. Don't forget the United States has the firepower. Oh, you're saying that people say we're in some debt. That may be true. That damn well may be true. But with any weapon, in anything that can be financed, it's still financed and it can still be used. So let's say the United States owes all that money to China. Let's say China's buying up treasury notes. Well, they're not buying up our nuclear missiles. They may be buying up the debt. Our commanders are still in charge of the nuclear missiles. They can still launch on China. We can still blow China off the fucking map and wipe out all that debt instantaneously, just depending on how China acts. So the United States still has the power. The United States has an ally in the Middle East and Israel. Of course, we've got lots of enemies. Enemies of Israel are enemies of the United States. And motherfuckers, y'all need to know this. Y'all need to know it. And you are hearing it here on the Texas Conservative Channel. Now, I got some special notes that I want to go out here to Castro. Fidel Castro, you old, measly, washed up, wrinkled communist. When are you going to die? Why doesn't your sorry, worthless piece of fucking shit ass just die? Die, bitch. Raul, you need to die with him. Cuban people, if you would just overthrow this communist motherfucker, turn to capitalism, turn to democracy, there could be a nice, big, luscious aid package for your country. But the Castros are fucking you out of that. And as long as you're willing to be fucked out of it, you're going to get fucked out of it. That's the way that it is. And folks, it's these kind of things, world events, national security events, presidential fuck-ups, and the stupid leaders that I talk about here. I do this for you, and I do it on the Texas Conservative Channel. See you on the next episode.